The accepted view of the night sky describes an infinite, chaotic vacuum, a void filled with dead physical rocks falling endlessly around a burning star. But this mechanistic metaphor is now fracturing. It struggles to answer humanity's deepest experiential questions, leaving a gap between our models of the cosmos and our internal sense of reality. This prompts a different question. The night sky may function as a highly advanced cosmic dashboard, an interface we are only beginning to decode. As modern models fail, ancient maps resurface as a necessary reorientation to reality, providing the structure required to navigate a world that feels increasingly centered. The core of this framework is the architecture of the cosmic egg. Here, the universe is a closed, nested developmental incubator, replacing the concept of the expanding void. Glowing energetic boundaries and celestial membranes define this system, creating nested enclosures that house the observable world. Every layer within this architecture has a specific clockwork function. The rotation of these shells suggests a calibrated relationship between the different levels. This tightly geared structure stands in contrast to the modern assumption that planets are merely distant, conquerable physical worlds. Accepting the architecture of the egg requires a complete redefinition of what the wandering stars are. This tradition identifies planets as luminaries rather than physical spheres of gas and rock. Mechanically, a luminary is a concentrated focal point of light, frequency, and electromagnetism. They occupy celestial offices, regulating the energetic weather of the cosmos through their specific orbital paths. Esoteric traditions often represented these bodies as localized energy principles enclosed within a specific boundary. These are active, highly intelligent mechanisms specifically designed to maintain the energetic equilibrium of the entire enclosed system. If luminaries are not physical objects moving through a vacuum, a mechanical problem arises. How do they orbit without gravity? Their motion is driven by frequency. They travel as resonant waves along the electromagnetic currents built into the nested membranes of the shell. The luminary moves like a needle reading a cosmic record player, its track determined by the system's geometry. Magnetic and cymatic resonance fundamentally govern every planetary movement, perfectly ensuring the celestial clock remains in absolute synchronization. Ancient astrological maps function as highly compressed sky manuals. They provide a technical projection of the nested cosmic layers. These manuals explicitly chart the orbital geometry of the luminaries. The rivers and bounded regions dictate the specific energetic pathways available to the system. The luminaries pass through defined celestial gates to alter the frequency of the environment, a process recorded in the ceiling reliefs of the ancient world. Overlapping traditions across history describe this same cosmic clock. We see the overarching mechanism being manually tracked and observed. Ancient astrology was the operating manual for tracking these changing luminary frequencies within the cosmic shell. A clock or a dashboard requires an observer to give the data meaning. The human nervous system acts as the biological antenna required to receive this cosmic broadcast. The body steps down the overwhelming energetic signals from the luminaries, translating raw cosmic frequency into a navigable perception of the world. Astrological shifts are changing frequencies passing through the tuning dial of human attention, which we experience as the changing cycles of life. The human body functions as an active interface, biologically wired into the sky itself. The return of these models marks a search for orientation in an era where the machine metaphor has failed. The pattern of boundaries and luminaries repeats across human history, suggesting a structural truth that modern geography has overlooked. Because the system preserves and repeats every energetic cycle as a functional blueprint, it operates as a cosmic memory system, an incubator designed for the development of consciousness. The night sky serves as the rendering protocol of a protective boundary, defining the limits of the developmental space. Humanity is safely contained within a luminous, living interface, waiting for the observer to finally remember the map.